So let's continue working with another method. In this case, we're gonna work with map. Map and for each are the same. The only difference is that map is going to create a new array. So let me show you something. So first, let me comment the previous line. Let me create a copy of this. The syntax for the map method is going to be really similar to this. The only difference is that you add map right here. So if you save this and open the project, you can see the result is going to be the same. It's going to access all the different elements that we have, and it's going to display the contents that we have here. So let me, for example, let me cut this and let me open the braces right here and paste this right here. You can see the syntax is a little more familiar. You can see the result is going to be also the same. The main difference is that map creates a new array. So let me show you how this is going to work. Let me comment this line, and let's say that you create a new variable. Let me add let result equals to, and then we're gonna paste this, and we're gonna use console.log result like this. So in this case, let me add, for example, return car. It's going to be this one. So we're gonna return, and it's going to fill this new array. So now you can save this and open the project, and you can see that this is going to display this. And this is going to be the result array that we have here. If you remember, let me scroll to the top and let me copy this code that we have here. And let me uncomment this so you can see this a little better. You can see in this case we're using an empty array. We create an empty array and then we use .push. In this case, map is going to do everything for you. You only create the variable, and it's going to fill and it's going to create this array of in this case cars, but it's going to create a new array of objects. If you remember, if you're using an arrow function, again, you can remove this. You can remove the curly brace like this. The code is going to be like this. And if you remember also, when you are using the arrow function, the return is not necessary in this case. So you can see how small this code looks. Now you can save this, and you can see the result is going to be the same. So let me show you something. The difference between map and for each is that the map is going to creates a new array. So let me create the code right here. So let me paste this right here. Let me comment this line. So we're gonna use map right here, and we're gonna call this one result2, and we're gonna console log the result2. And in this case, it's going to be for each. So now you can save this and open the project, and you can see, for example, in the first one, the one with map is going to create a new array. In the case of the one that uses the for each, we have undefined, because that's the main difference. That's the only difference that we have with .map and .for each. .map is going to create the new array. For each is going to access the values, but it's not going to create anything. So that's the difference between these two different methods. So finally, let me show you something. Let me copy this code that we have here. Let me extract any element with map, and let me show you something. So let me add right here the curly braces. It's going to be car. And in this case, let me add return car right here, so we can see this a little better. So now you can save this, and now you can see this is going to create the new array. So let's say that you want to create a new array, for example, as we did previously, where we have this color black. So we're going to use something like this. If car.color is equals to black, then return the car. So let me add return car. So let me save this and open the project. And now you can see, if we open the array, you can see we have undefined right here. For example, in the second element, we have that this one is a black car, and then we have undefined, then we have several undefined. And this is because if you want to extract some values, if you want to extract some objects using something like this is not going to work. For this, you have to use a new method that is called filter. So in the next video, we're gonna start working with filter.